y'all. Hello. I know y'all were just like, if this girl does not get her entire life, not part of my life, my entire life, right? I'm sorry, I'm late, but I was getting myself all beautified for y'all. Hello. Anyway, hello, happy Monday. I hope today has been an amazing day for everyone. I'm sure energetically it's been a little interesting, right? I tried to get to y'all babies today, to y'all beloveds today to talk about the astrology, and I didn't because my day started immediately. Like feet hit the ground and went to running, child. But today has been hopefully a day for you where you've been kind of able to like be motivated to just do the things that you've always wanted to do and like really be focused in on those things that you've always wanted to do. Have more clarity about that. Laquana, I'm going to try to get to your chart this evening. I did take yesterday. I ended up taking yesterday completely off, other than my Instagram post I did. That little live. Hey, Gigi. Um, hey, Cerisa. Hello, Evolves. Hello, darling. You still in your deep dive, girl? When you coming up for air? Anyway, so I ended up. It just ended up where I just had to take the whole day off. It didn't start out that way, but it sure as heck finished that way. I needed some time, honey. I needed some time. Ooh, where are my moderators? My mods. Okay. You know, it be like that. Like sometimes I swear, y'all, we really have to um really be cognizant of, when spirit is telling us this is what we should be focusing on, and like you sometimes you need to focus on yourself. I think I talked a little bit about this Saturday where we were having this discussion about just like, I don't know, just stuff, dreams and stuff. And a friend of mine had a dream, or no, I was talking about this on Instagram on Sunday. My friend of mine had a dream recently that I was swimming in some river with alligators and trying to swim away from them, trying to get to this boat. And alligators are a spirit animal symbol, spirit totem symbol, or whatever, that you need to take care of your spirit yourself. Like it's self-care time. Like fix it. And so, I've taken a little time, but not a lot of time. So I'm just glad I did. So here we are. This is for the week of, let me add this media in here. This is the tarot, Lightworker Tarot for the week of the 14th through the 20th. So this is starting tomorrow, April 14th, and going all the way through to next week, Monday. Cheers. And so we're going to start off with Aries. So the first three, actually, let me pull one more Lightworker Oracle card. If I need something on top of it, then I'll do that. But we're going to start off with Aries. I'm assuming some of my moderators are going to show the heck up soon. We're going to start off with Aries. We're doing the first four. Aries, then Taurus, Gemini, then Cancer. So we're going to start with these, where's my box? With the Lightworker Oracle. Okay. Hey, sweetie. Lightworker Oracle, that's what we're going to use. If I need any more clarification for you guys for the week, then I'll do it. Otherwise, here we are. Let's start off with Aries. Aries, I have Orbs of Light from the Lightworker Oracle. Orbs of Light, Aries. Let me go to the guidebook. Let me go to the book. Hello, Mel. Hello, Sandra. Welcome, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. We had a great time Saturday night. That was fun. The spirit worlds are delivering a message to you, Aries. You may have already heard it through telepathic reception and mistaken it for your own thought. Oh, this is important for Aries. Yet it is inspired by your higher guidance, those spiritual beings that love you without condition. It is an answer to a question and guidance to increase your happiness. Sun, Moon, and Rising, Aries. It is possible to pray without realizing it. The universe is lovingly listening to every thought and feeling in your heart and mind. When you intentionally speak to the universe and ask your higher guidance to help you with an issue, this is a powerful way to call the light into your life. It works, often quite rapidly, Aries. However, sometimes we ask for help without being so aware of doing so. Worrying about an issue or pondering a question are ways this happens. There are orbs of light around you. They are spiritual beings that love you. These orbs contain information and energies that help answer questions and worries. Through the intelligence of love of the higher spiritual worlds. This information might come through a song, a phrase, a feeling, or a color or symbol that unlocks awareness in the deeper recesses of mind and body. And I'm going to get just a couple here of tarot for you, just to give it a little bit more clarification. Thank you, guys. We're on Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Yep, Knight of Swords. You're getting messages from Spirit, and it seems like they're coming hot and heavy. It's all about where your personal growth, your personal overflow, right? That's what we're getting this week, okay? Very personal. You're not going to be looking for things outside of yourself. 9 of Pentacles, self-reliance, self-esteem, self-fulfillment. I don't need other people to fulfill me. Right? And listen, trust your hearing, Aries. For goodness sakes, trust your hearing. Okay? So when things come to you and you're just like, oh, is that my mind or is that spirit? But you really, good and gosh darn well, that wasn't your mind. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You know good and gosh darn skippity skip well. Oh my goodness, my baby. I'm making him dinner tomorrow, and he doesn't know but different noodles. He doesn't know what mastacholi is. I'm helping my poor baby. I'm really helping him. I'm gonna have to cut this part out of the live before it gets posted. Anyway, God darn well that they didn't come into your mind just like that. Okay. And it's your higher self speaking, and it's your spirit guides like circling you and all around you, and they helping you out, and they doing their thing, and they, supporting you and making you feel good. You know what I'm saying? So, pay attention. Oh goodness, I got all kinds of makeup on this here sweater. Pay attention to that. Y'all don't pay attention to my sweater. Don't look at it. Now you'll look at it. So pay attention to all those that are the messages that are coming to you, Aries. Okay, that's going to be your support this week. That's what you're doing. That's what you're getting. Okay. And I feel like it's going to be illuminated. Like, I think some of you guys have been wandering a little bit, trying to really hear, well, what is my true purpose? Where am I supposed to go as a light worker? How am I supposed to grow as a light worker? How am I supposed to grow in my purpose? And I feel like each of these little orbs is going to illuminate a different space, a different portion of your calling, a different portion of your purpose as the week goes on. This is going to be a tough, energetic week. This is going to be a tough, energetic week for everybody. because the sun is squaring Pluto and Jupiter, like today and tomorrow. Okay? Like dead on squaring it. So, our personal transformation, how we relate, hey Tiana, hey Sharon, how we relate to government, how government or governing bodies relate to us, all of that, how we feel about it, how we feel about where our purpose, our personal liberties, all of that, because Mars is squaring Uranus. I'm not getting into the astrology, but I am, because I need y'all to understand. Thank you, Tiana. We'll talk about my nails in a minute. After we're done, we'll talk about my nails. So really we're going to, we're stir crazy, hey Janet, and we need freedom. We are ready to bust out. We're ready to bust out with new this, new that. Get me out of my house. I'm tired of this lockdown mess. Come on, let's come on with the come on. We need some solutions. But even greater than that, we need solutions on going forward and how we're going to relate to the world, because it is truly a new world. And if you've been feeling, this is kind of collectively, if you've been feeling that time is weird and time is different, and all of a sudden we're in a different time warp, we are. It has changed. We are making the dimensional shift, so it's going to be creaky and a little strange. All right? So I'm saying that, hey, sweetheart, I'm saying that to Aries especially, because y'all, this is happening in your sign. And it is like, it's because y'all the initiators. You are the initiators of everything, like of all the passions, right? You're the initiators of all of that, all these passions, and you're the ram, and you're the first one to go headstrong. And it's like the ram is pushing the goat, and the goat's got a new idea, but it's not sure if it wants to go up that hill, and you're the ram going, yes you are, yes you are, yes you are, yes you are, let's go, let's go, let's go. So you're pushing all of us to do the new thing. You're the guinea pig. Thank you. Anyway. All right. That's Aries. Aries, sun, moon, and rising. So now we're moving on to Taurus. Taurus, we have Key of Light. Now, we've seen this one the other night, so I know this card very well. Archangel Michael giving you the Key of Light, right? Or is that Gabriel? Michael, I was right. The Key of Life. Light. Sandra, do you want to be a moderator, honey? Let me know. Archangel Michael's giving you the key of light, basically, to open doors. Taurus. Quite appropriate with Uranus in your sign. Sun, moon, and rising. Taurus. Quite appropriate. Because with Uranus in your sign, you're like, I'm here to unlock and change all of the things that we have, all of the ways we've gotten all those little creature comforts, all of the ways what we valued, how we valued it, how we've made our money, right? How we've built our fortunes, how we've made ourselves comfortable. And Taurus, the bull, Taurus, the bull, now you're like, okay, we've been playing with this little illness long enough. I done about had it. I'm tired. It's finna be my season. It's almost time for me to shine, and I don't have time for y'all playing around with this illness. Can I get a amen? Okay? So Taurus, you're being given the key of light. That's so you can unlock the doors and let the light in. Taurus moon, sun, moon, and rising. Sandra, if you want to be a moderator, just let me know. Yeah, oh yeah, this is beautiful, Taurus. Ooh, 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 Taurus. Okay, baby, no problem. You have the Queen of Wands, the Lovers, and the Ten of Cups. Taurus, this sun, moon, and rising this week looks wonderful for you. Hey, Fit Goddess, on a lot of levels. Not only do you have the key of light to open up every door to get success, to let love and light and wisdom and peace and joy in, but look at this. You're feeling fabulous. If you are in a relationship, it gets better, right? If this is where you're going now, you can manifest whatever you want. Understand that this is a very strong light worker, spirit awakened, ascended person moment for manifestation. This week is cray cray. Matter of fact, just assume that every week from this day forward is going to be a little crazy. Because you're going to get more and more ability, more and more light, more and more like used to your ascended self as we go forward. And as you get more comfortable in your ascended being, that means you're more and more comfortable in being in dual dimensions. And that means you're more and more comfortable with transversing that fourth dimensional, right? Hey, Isis. You're going to become more used to transcending that fourth dimensional like kind of field, right, that keeps the third dimension here and separates from the upper dimensions. So Taurus, the more you feel comfortable, the more you feel confident, the more your ancestors and your spirit guides and source themselves can actually come to you and partner. Like, this is some amazing spiritual soulmate partnership happening to make all of your Ten of Cups wishes wish fulfillment. And that's relationships, that's business, that's everywhere. You got the key. You got what I need. Okay, you got what you need. Hello. You got what you need. Did you decide to resurrect yesterday, or whenever you watch this on Easter Sunday? Did you resurrect yourself, or are you still sitting in the tomb? Did you resurrect yourself and sit in your seat of power? This probably goes to everybody. Did you ascend to your throne? Where you get all wish fulfillment? Y'all want to go somewhere with that today, child? I really wants to go somewhere, but I went there yesterday on. We're not done going in on that. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone for right now before I get ran off here. Okay, here we go. Gemini. I love this one. Gemini, Merkaba spiritual protection. Gemini, Merkaba spiritual protection. Gemini. Being open to receive is a way to gain empowerment, strength, and all manner of assistance. To enhance receptivity, it can be helpful to declutter and cleanse your energy field, Gemini, sun, moon, and rising. This allows for that which is not rightfully yours to be shed. Sometimes this will include the disowned thoughts and the feelings of others. When you release these thoughts and feelings, a spaciousness will grow within you. Then you can then receive more of what is rightfully meant to be for you, your divine good in all ways. So this here, this Merkaba spiritual protection, remember, beloveds, the Merkaba is your light body. It is that central generator that once activated, your light body begins to go forward and grow and ascend. It activates your light body, and you have to protect that so it doesn't get gunked up with crap. So are you holding on to the crap that was given to you from your parents, from your grandparents, maybe from your aunties, from your friends, from your brothers, from your sisters, from your cousins? You know, all this stuff that you heard all the way growing up. Maybe it was relationships in your adult life. Maybe you're continuing to take on too many people's garbage, Gemini, and it's stopping your Merkaba from spinning. I wonder if I still have that here. Do I have my spinning Merkaba? Yeah, is this stopping that Merkaba from spinning? Here's another one. Right? Is it getting gunked up so your light body can't shine? Ooh, you're trapped in your own mind, baby. You trapped in some stuff you don't need to be trapped in. It's all an illusion. I think you got too many cooks in the kitchen with that 3 of Cups. Oh, oh, oh. Too many cooks in the kitchen. You got too much going on. You listening. You got to find the inner strength, honey, to quiet all those extra voices that are coming and speaking to you, Gemini. You can overcome everything that's set before you. It's really not that difficult. But you have to set your mind right and then set your mouth right. Oops. I think you're talking a few extra things into existence that don't need to be spoken into. Mm-hmm. All right. Cancer, the ascension, the rainbow bridge. Cancer, ascension, sun, moon, and rising. Cancer, ascension. The rainbow bridge. Sun, moon, and rising, Cancer. You have been growing spiritually and your consciousness is expanding. It is transforming your experience of the material world from something you must control or conquer into a living expression of the radiant divine. As your appreciation and love for the material world becomes more unconditional, so too does the light that can flow into your aura, chakras, and physical body. Let me read that one more time. Cancer, sun, moon, and rising. As your appreciation and love for the material world becomes more unconditional, so too does the light that can flow into your aura, chakras, and physical body. In other words, the more you walk in unconditional love, the more you walk in compassion for the third dimensional world and humanity, so on and so forth, the more you become a light being walking a dual existence. So the more light energy, the higher the frequency you can resonate at, the more energy your body can handle. As you physically expand, you may need more rest, healing, and meditation than usual to integrate this increasing degree of light and the consciousness it awakens within you. What a very powerful week this will be for Cancerian sun, moon, and rising. Quite a unique opportunity to, as the North Node leaves our sign this week, I believe it's this week it leaves, to kind of take that last new breath, because we've gotten so much accomplished. So much accomplished. The moon will be in Taurus in its exalted position, our home planet, if you will. And this will be the last bastion of, for a minute, right? This like really supercharged energy to really reach for our goals and to really be going through a fast track of ascension. I'm not saying that's going to necessarily slow down, but what it does do is just kind of gives us this week to kind of like soak it in, like the book said, integrate it, right? So we've got the Nine of Wands, rest, right? And knowing that things are growing and things are going to be fantastic. Let's finish our transformation so that we can really, really be solid with our long-term manifestation goals. And it's interesting that the Death card and the Empress card show up because Pluto and Jupiter, are in Capricorn. And they're going to be playing this dance throughout the remainder of the year. The next time that they do go conjunct is when they're both in retrograde, and that is during Cancer season on June 30th. So I find that quite interesting that we see this transformation, and it's long-term and it's long-lasting. So that's a beautiful card for us to have. So, give yourself a little extra rest. I guess that's why I need a little extra rest yesterday, child. Because, hunty, let me tell you something. It's been work. It has been some work. So that's Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's pull 4 more for the next 4 signs. Ooh, okay, all right. Leo wanted to be seen, honey. Leo really wanted to be seen and heard, baby. One more for Scorpio. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody, for being here. What you said, always, huh? Potentially. All right, here we go. You're kind of overly, whatever. Why are you over, Leo? That's your trine. Y'all should be good. Leo, we've got the 4th ray of harmony. Leo, 4th ray of harmony. Let's, I cannot with y'all. Leo, that's right up y'all alley. Leo, the 4th ray of harmony comes to you now with the qualities of beauty, harmony, and balance. It empowers you to complete a spiritual initiation. Any conflict you experience now serves your divine purpose. It will eventually become the fuel you need to be born anew. Something negative will be transformed into something positive. The Archangel Gabriel helps you to receive the blessing of the 4th ray of harmony now. Hey, Gold Star. Wonderful. How are you? So, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay. Knight of Wands. There's the Aries energy going on now. So, I don't see this as a long-lasting conflict. This is going to be something... There's going to be something interesting. Okay. The Hierophant. Oh. One more, please. And the Judgment card. This is a very significant week for you. I also have the Page of Swords, the World, and the 4 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. This is significant. So there is a little conflict happening, but it's really just to get you to the next goal and get you to the greater good. I even see the conflict as being like you may have thought somebody was going to do something for you and then they like bailed out at the better end. You may have thought you were supposed to do something for someone else and you were kind of like forced to bail out at the bitter end. This could be somebody that you're very close to with the Hierophant. It could also be someone that is in some of authority over you, or you're an authority over them. You're in some sort of relationship with them. They could be having faith in you, or you could be having faith in them. This can always go either way. But this really is meant for you to learn some lessons on working together, some lessons on being self-sufficient, some lessons on being independent and bringing your all to the party rather than having someone else do the work for you. Now, that's not all Leos. I'm not saying that because I mean, I certainly, my youngest daughter is a Leo. She is definitely not lazy. And definitely doesn't depend on anybody else to do anything for her. This could also be a situation where other people are using you and doing too much, and you're doing too much and putting too much into this. It could be that as well. However, this is all in a way for you to learn how to work with others. This is all in a way for you to learn how to set proper boundaries and keep your harmonious self together. How to decide upon those boundaries rather quickly and then move into your life purpose. Because if you move into it now, full-fledged, right? If you go now, the problem is that you haven't learned how to set proper boundaries and you're still wanting to please everybody and you want to make everybody like happy, skippy. And that's your idea for how harmony works. But that's not really a true harmony. That's you sacrificing your own needs, wants, desires, sacrificing your own boundaries, not, allowing people to kind of run over you and take advantage of you. That's not harmonious. That is definitely not resonating, right? You're not in harmony. When there's 3-part harmony in a choir or whatever, like musical notes, each note pulls its own weight in its own way, right? You have a bass, or you have a tenor, an alto, and a soprano. If they're not the same note, otherwise that would be octaves. They are different notes that add something to the melody, the harmony. They add something to the music. So you can't allow people to always just want to be an octave lower or an octave higher of you, but you're the one that initiated the whole song. They're not pulling their weight. They're not adding anything to it. They need to be on their own note and pull their own weight. I hope that makes sense. It made perfect sense to me. Well, Sandra, this can mean a lot of different things in a lot of different ways. So I'm not saying that that person's not going to show up, but I will say this. If they weren't to show up this week, then there'd be a substitute. But take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay? All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Virgo. Initiation by air. Oh boy, that one's a tough one for y'all. Right? Virgo, yeah. Initiation by air. Look at the spirit is just hitting his heart chakra, honey. Let's see what's going on with that. 24. Virgo, you have a strong and powerful mind. The mind can be a great asset. It can bring comfort, peace, and strength as you take your spiritual journey. It can also be a dark and destructive force, undermining your power, making you doubt your own heart, and keeping you trapped in fear. The mind, developed without a loving spiritual practice, can be a frightening weapon rather than a liberating sword. How will you choose to use your mind power? What is y'all doing this week? Y'all messing with people this week? It sounds like you got a choice. Ooh. The whole live stream. Girl. If I get one more day on 9. How will you use your mind power? Virgo, it appears that we're starting off this week, Nine of Swords, really being in our feels and really worrying about things that's going on. And instead, we need to decide on a plan and rest. The problem is what's happening is what you're finding out with the wheel. The wheel cannot turn in your favor if you're double-minded about some stuff and you're always second-guessing yourself. It will either stay stagnant or it'll go back the other way, especially if you are worrying. Especially if you're worrying, because worrying is doubt. Doubt is not faith. Worrying is akin to fear. It doesn't work. You have to initiate a plan of action, set your mind to it and use it. Stop working your nerves and worrying about things, okay? You can't do that. You need to rest that the plan that your higher self came up with is the right one so that the wheel can properly turn in your favor. Otherwise, what's going to happen is it's going to kind of go backwards and you're going to be like, I thought I dealt with this already and I thought we were past these issues and yada, 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 skippy. And you were past them if you had kept your mind this way. However, you kept second guessing the plan that had already been given to you and you were already comfortable with. And so because of that, now it's going to go back this way. Well, I guess we didn't deal with it. I thought we were okay with it. So you got to make up your mind so that you can get what you've been asking for. Okay. Libra. This is perfect for you. Family of light. That's so beautiful. Libra. Family of light. We are family. And I got all my sisters and me. Okay. Libra. The limits that much of humanity place on their love, that they will love their own family, country, religion, or community better than they love those on the outside, do not restrain your heart. You are capable of loving humanity, of loving all creation on the earth as an extended spiritual family. You will love all as your own. You are meant to belong to a broader family of light. Oh, this is good. While some souls have incarnated to learn about us and them, others have the purpose of teaching unconditional, all-embracing love. You are one of these. You have taken life to love the many, not just the few. For this life purpose to be anchored, issues in your biological family may keep you from bonding with them in a typical way. Perhaps you were the odd one out in your family, the one whom no one really understood. Perhaps you felt loved but couldn't live the way your family seemed comfortable to live. Maybe you lost family members through divorce, disease, depression, and death, or through addiction or emotional immaturity that left you disconnected from key family members. Wow, this is deep. So do we just trust our intuition on which reading is for us? Yep, exactly right, Sharon. Wow. Let me get 3 more. Yeah, you guys have been in a bit of a holding pattern, haven't you? Okay, I've got the Hanged Man. It's like things have been like on hold or on pause while you've been trying to find your family and you've been feeling kind of like withdrawn You've pulled back from some people that you were close to, perhaps, or you felt some people pull back from you. Be careful that your heart doesn't get blocked, though, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Be careful. And don't be afraid with the King of Cups to have some tough love with others. Don't be afraid to make the decision that you might be a little toxic for me. I got to move on. Don't be afraid to say, I'm different from everybody else and I have to stand in the way that I feel like I should live. As they say, 10 toes down. Because your family is probably not your biological family. I mean, it is them, but it's not. So you got to work with what you got, baby. And as they bring, as spirit, as source brings you your soul family, I'm not sure if they'll start showing themselves. I mean, some of them have shown themselves, but you might have to kind of block yourself off from some individuals in your circle that I feel like some of you've been asked to maybe borrow money one too many times. For some of you, they just keep asking like for your energy, and it's like, I can't keep giving it to you. Like, that's where that tough love is going to come in, where, because it's stopping you. You giving so much energy to this group of people or these people is literally stopping you from meeting the rest of your soul family. So, and stopping you from getting into balance, because meeting that soul family is going to help you come into balance. Because they're going to feed your spirit rather than, and feed energy to you rather than always taking. Self-care is the word this week, Libra. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself this week. Slow it down. These aspects are not the best for you this week. They just are not. And we're just coming off that full moon not too long ago. Not the best. So you need to chill. Let's chill. Let's settle down. Scorpio. Third ray of creative intelligence. Forever and ever, ever and ever, ever and ever, always. Scorpio, third ray of creative intelligence. The third ray of creative intelligence brings the gift of practical spirituality and develops the talent for grounding inspired creativity into the world. This is beautiful. Look at that. She's literally grounding. This is great. This ray brings many gifts, including new ideas and the practical support needed to bring them to life. The ability to organize, make connections and networks, and synthesize information from various sources into one coherent whole. Archangel Shamuel helps you receive this gift from the universe with love and intelligence. Wow, this is a great manifestation, and really in a creative way and a new way. Manifesting really cool stuff. Yeah, this is new. I don't think you really focused. Oh, why are you blocked? All right. Ace of Swords. This is going to feel like all new thought. Like you've put the crown on your head and said, ooh. This is going to feel all new. I mean, it's old, but it's new. I think it's old, but it's new. Okay. Um, it's a new way of thinking, a new way of feeling, a new way of being. And it's going to be very much centered, Nine of Cups, around your own personal fulfillment, not everybody else's. Okay? Not everybody else's. Guaranteed. This is about you and about you using your creative intelligence and kind of your creative magic, if you will, to bring it on in, bring it on down in a very smart and practical way. You've been saving up and holding up and not really doing much, but now's the time to make the decision. Am I going forward or am I not? Am I going to go into this? Am I going to step really fully into all that I've ever wanted? Or am I just going to keep on keeping on? You know what I'm saying? And not really invest in myself and invest in the time. Like, am I not going to invest in myself finally? I've invested and been saving and being real, like, chinchy with myself, like keeping my energy to myself. And really, what is it that I need for self-fulfillment? And this week feels like the rising from the ashes. Like, listen, I didn't like die to self and die and like do all this shadow work and work on my ego and all of this other stuff that, you know, since we just coming off of Resurrection Sunday, I didn't do all this resurrecting just to sit here and not be able to do my Phoenix work. Come on now. That'd have been a waste of damn time. And y'all are not about wasting damn time. I will tell you that. So, you know, use your energy that you've been given, the renewal, right? That's really where we're at. The renewal to take on new stuff. Gold Star, I don't believe that it has been. You might not be able to get back all the way until this uploads, honey. Okay? It might not show until it's all the way uploaded. Live it and feel it too. Live it and love it. Love it and feel it. Yup. Love it. Yep. All right. Last 4. Now, you guys don't forget, I still got 40% off all live readings. And that includes my 3 reading packages. So you really get a deal if you buy 3 readings right now. To just give you an idea, 1 hour with me is $100 usually, right? 40% off gives you all the way down to $60. The 3 reading package is $275 for 3 readings. So 275 times. So you get 3 readings for $165. That means that brings an hour with me all the way down to $55. Yeah, but come on, get them readings. Because let me tell you what. They open up this economy. So that means 40% off. It's a really good deal right now. All right, here we go. Where are we at? Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Dark Angel. Saggies, Dark Angel. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, everybody. Sagittarius. The Dark Angel comes to you with a radical truth. Uh-oh, Sag. Listen up. Divine love is always there for you without exception. Love will never forget you. It will never stop caring for you. Even when it seems most unlikely, in fact, especially then, the divine is reaching for you and nurturing you. Even our wounds are ways we can discover love and divine grace through the healing process. The divine is always helping you remember who you are and find your true joy. When the dark angel appears, you are being given a gift of light, even if it may seem a hidden blessing. Sagittarians, a dark mystery is one that helps us learn that even if things don't seem to be working out according to the timing or the methods that we believe necessary, the light of love and love of spirit are unfailing. Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising. If a door is closed in your face, it is the wrong door for you. Divine love will ensure that the right door opens at the right time. What door y'all been trying to swing open? Y'all, as soon as I get done, I'm going to give y'all the story of my nails and how it's tough for a diva these days, okay? It's tough. We got first world problems running around here with these during big nail shops closed up. Let me put this back here. I don't know if that's for y'all. Child. I feel like we in prohibition to get your nails done and your hair. Oh, seriously. Oh. Okay, all right. Now I see what's been going on. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, Saggies. It seems like you've kind of put your faith into a partnership that may or may not be working out. You may have put your faith or thought that someone was going to be, some of y'all feeling, I feel like some of y'all was expecting a shelter in place engagement or something, like commitment. Y'all was like, we've been sheltering in place long enough, we gonna make this permanent or what? I don't know. I feel like there's like partnerships that are really, really like you really, really wanted. You thought this was gonna like make this partnership better and it didn't. Something to those effects. I don't know, y'all. For some of y'all, there's you were thinking of that you were gonna get some what do you want to say? New position, promotion, this illness to put everything on hold. Right? Or it's not coming through as quickly as you want it. It's not happening as fast. You feel like you were really meant to do this, like this was like a soul purpose. But you got to keep the faith. You can't just like drop it. Because if you really thought, Sagittarius, this was for your sole purpose, then it didn't change just because the illness happened. Ooh. Okay? It didn't change just because the illness happened. You need a little patience. And there's a few things that actually needed to work out. So for those of you, this is a relationship issue, and you've been waiting on somebody to either get on bended knee or child, you know, you want, I don't know what you want. The man can't go to the jewelry store and get your ring. And trust me, Amazon is not delivering it prime shipping. It's not an essential item. Won't get it till after April 21st. Now, just saying, no shade. But let this play out the way it needs to play out, Sagittarians. Don't rush it. Do not rush it. Mm-mm. It's there. It's gonna be there, but don't push it. And some of y'all is running like y'all running like a sprint. Somebody out here too, who they want to this the other party. It's reversed. That they want something and you're just like always thinking that they're gonna be like the person before, and just know that, you know, you've been brought, if this is a newer relationship, right, you're not with the same old person. You've been brought someone that's going to help you and going to be with you and partner with you on this light worker journey. So, now as far as work is concerned, I do see some new work, career, entrepreneurship. I do see new partnerships being forged, and that are going to be very significant on a soul level, like meant to be. But you got to have faith that it's going to happen, and you can't just like run around being like, oh no. Just let it play out. It's not happening the way that you want it to happen because there was a better way. Okay? All right. Capricorn, paradigm shift. And Lord knows. Look at that door. It's finna open. Like she just like there. I know this is like, oh, I forget they be having naked people on these cards, y'all. Naked. I need to draw some clothes on these heifers, because they just be out here wilding. I'm sorry, y'all. I mean, really, some of these heifers need some clothes. Anyway, so this is very fitting for y'all, Capricorns. Paradigm shift. I would show you the card again, but you are undergoing radical growth in your belief systems. Woohoo! Yes, you are. Now is the time to challenge old attitudes and question previous expectations. You are in an extraordinary time. Great leaps forward can be made in a moment. Whew. The world you thought you knew can suddenly break open, and a new world can become your reality. Buddhists sometimes speak of the beginner's mind, that which assumes nothing and therefore is open to everything. A spiritual psychologist might call this the inner child, as it is innocent, curious, unfixed, and always learning. It doesn't get stuck on an answer having to be one way. There is openness to the unknown with curiosity instead. Old souls can sometimes find it hard to recapture their not knowingness. Asking someone with a lot of life experience who may have become a bit world weary to drop expectations and look at the world through fresh eyes can be challenging. Yet life becomes much more energizing and interesting when you are open and don't hold expectations about what will be. Suddenly, you are receptive to the universe helping you in ways that, in the past, you did not believe possible. All because you kept an open mind. If you're feeling that you don't really know yourself, your relationships, or your place in the world as you once did, if you're feeling that what you once held to be certain now seems to be a little shaky, these are signs that you are going through a paradigm shift. This will bring you new perceptions that will free you to be in the world in new ways. You will find yourself shedding old limits, fears, and misconceptions. You are stepping beyond what you have known. You are a bit like a traveler in a new city, feeling awkward until she gets the lay of the land and how things operate in a new place. As you trust the unexpected and unknown, the universe will be able to help you in unexpected and previously unknown ways. I read all of that to you Capricorns because y'all need it. This is all about finishing this change. Now, I would say that it's finished, except for it's not, because as you know, Jupiter and Pluto are going to cross paths again 2 more times in your sign before we're done. That means you're going to have plenty of opportunity to undergo the paradigm shift. You are going to have plenty of opportunity to change your ways. Man in the mirror, okay? Change your ways and move into the next phase. And so you'll have plenty of time to do this and assimilate it. However, I can tell you, you're being asked to do this now. Why? Because if you try to do it during the retrograde, it's going to be harder to assimilate. And then if you wait all the way to November to finally make your change and become new and like recapture that like giddy, like I'm innocent, I don't know anything, right? If you wait till then, it's going to be really difficult because then the energy's passing and it's on the tail end and you're not riding the wave. So while the Aries sun is kicking you in the butt this week, remember, back all the way back in Aries, I said, Aries, you're the ram. And it's like you're kicking the goat Capricorn in the butt, saying, let's go. Let's get on. Because you're squaring. And you're saying, this is a call to action. Move. And I did not know. I hadn't pulled all the cards. You see, I'm pulling 4 at a time. So take a little bit of that Aries sun energy and get moving. Cappies. Okay. Am I glitching? Okay. All right. Aquarius. Very appropriately, star child. Aquarius, star child. I love that card. It's so pretty. Quite appropriate for my Aquarians. The light of the stars exists in you. The earth wants you to share that light with humanity. You are asked to understand that you are meant to be here, that you have spiritual work to accomplish. Give up the idea that you belong somewhere else, star child. To another home in the stars. Instead, let the starlight of your inner being shine here on earth. So get used to being here as being a human, where it shall make such a positive difference in the world. Fall in love with earth's beauty. She can and will support you in all ways. Ooh, look, the sun. It's a lovely day, honey. Lovely days this week. Ooh, the Chariot. There's a fated week. Look, two major arcana. Fated week. Moving in the right direction. Moving towards the sun. Moving towards the beauty and the warmth. Ooh, and moving towards a point where you can rest. I feel like, give me another card, please. Yeah, here we go. You're moving towards a point where you can rest because you know that everything's coming true. It's wish fulfillment time. But you have to be comfortable with being here and feeding and giving, right? Your light, letting your light shine. It's not that you're giving everybody everything. You're not doing that. You're just allowing your natural self to be you. And as you allow your natural self to be you, actually what happens is everything around you gets better. Everyone around you is lifted up. Go out to the end of your driveway and start speaking to your neighbors. I had to do that the other day. These people were just stuck in the darn house. I'm like, y'all, we can come outside. I'm so tired. But yeah, you're getting to this place where you could rest Because in that place, then everything nourishes and flourishes. But if you fight against the prick too long, so move towards that sun. Move towards the sun. Move towards your energy of the star. Right? This is you. This is your major arcana. So move towards that so that you can be beaming all of this wonderful energy and help all the rest of us, child, because we need it. We need an Aquarius sun, moon, and rising, especially my Aquarian sons. We really need it. All right. And last, but certainly not. Yeah, that's good. Broadcast it. Yeah, well. Last but certainly not least, and Pisceans, you ain't gonna like this. You ain't gonna like it. Initiation by fire. Y'all getting lit up this week. Lit up. Come on, baby, light my fire. Pisces. That's hilarious. You gonna be all right. Because y'all don't like that fire, boy. Y'all be running. Y'all be making a beeline. Here we go. Initiation by fire is a life-changing spiritual cleansing. And you all right, girl. Your life will never be the same again. No, I'll never love this way again. Allow the power of divine fire to clear and purify you inside and out. This is not a time to hold on to anything, no matter how much you once believed you needed it. In letting go, you will gain so much more than you ever imagined, opening to fresh blessings and new life. You are, like the phoenix, ready to emerge from the holy flames, reborn. Hey, Jeanette. You got the Queen of Wands too. This is going to be a very big, like just ignition of like, ooh, I'm digging who I am. I've got fresh confidence, plenty of self-love and self-assurance with the nine of Cups. You two have the Chariot. Keep it moving, honey. It's coming quick. And then at the end of it comes peace. This is letting it go. Let it go. Let it go. Go watch Frozen. Matter of fact, if you have the ability to watch Frozen 2, I should have a watch party for Frozen 2. Child, let me tell you something. Anyway, Pisces, spiritual cleansing this week. So you can get rid of crap. Don't hold on to it. And then you come out reborn and fresh and ready for the battle. Because we need y'all. We in a battle, baby. Okay. That's it. That's all, y'all. We done them all 12. For this week, starting tomorrow, April 14th, through next week, Monday. Guys, don't forget to go over to my website and grab, schedule one of the live sessions for 40% off. So go grab that. Those that still have charts for me to do, I was going to do them yesterday, but like I said at the top, I ended up taking all day yesterday off. Literally took all day yesterday. Oh, that's right, story time. So listen, y'all. So let's see here, my nails, my new nails. Aren't those pretty? Let me tell y'all something. I'm not going to bust anybody out. I'm not going to put it on the airwaves, okay? Because I don't want nobody listening. But I was not social distancing at all, okay? Not at all. Washing hands and everything was fine. Okay? But my nails was toe up. My nails was toe up. Not that bad. Y'all didn't notice it, but I did. It had been weeks since I had my nails done. And I'm sorry. I'm here on the YouTube streets and the IG corners. I can't be running my hair looking terrible. You know, I work with my hands. So, someone very close to me told me that their nail person, who's a single shot, not a whole group of peoples. It was one person, and they were like, "Listen, we just gonna sanitize and we gonna do what we gotta do. We're gonna wear our masks. We're gonna do what we got. But if y'all need them things done," and she's only doing either current clients or people that she trusts. And I'm a relative, so it's people that she trusts. So y'all, I'm telling you, it's underground. We are literally, you're welcome, y'all. We are literally running around here. It's like prohibition for nails and hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is ridiculous. So, baby, that is the one thing I did yesterday. I sure did. I rebirthed my nails. Yes, I did. I rebirthed my nails. And as soon as I find somebody that could put some braids in my hair, I'm going to rebirth my hair. I'm going to resurrect that too. Child, I cannot be done. Yes. Oh. Ooh, don't tell on me. Yes, Victoria, I am high maintenance. But I maintain myself. If you're going to be high maintenance, you at least need to be able to maintain yourself. Now, I just want it to be known, though, that I can go upstairs and get it, I honestly did buy my own drill and everything. Like, I was fully prepared to do them myself. And if I messed them up, then that was on me. But I was fully prepared to do them myself. But I did find the Underground Nail Railroad and the speakeasies for the nails. And I'm going to find me a speakeasy for my hair. Watch. I surely am. Y'all, come on now. This is terrible. Your daughter and your niece do your hair. Well, girl, I don't live close enough to you. Oh, see? See? That's why I won't touch my hair. Although I'm letting the gray come in and I'm getting used to it now. I actually am growing to very much like my gray. I don't think I'm going to color my hair again. I say that now, but I just don't know that I'm going to do it again. I'm really starting to embrace my gray. I bought some very expensive hair dye though. Madison something or another hair dye. No, he did not, Jeanette. Stop. That's me. I know, honey. I didn't know you shaved your own head. I know beauty comes from within. The funny thing is like everybody, I don't know if it was everybody. So my mother still colors her hair, okay? She's 68. My auntie, who's 70 this year, she colors her hair too. Um, and I think my aunt who passed away a few years ago would have colored it to the bitter end. However, I just don't Now that I've not colored it in a while, and the grays, and I'm noticing like there's some more gray over here, and you know what I mean? I'm kind of liking it. I really do like it. And I think when I get my braids, I think I'm going to get a little like gray, some gray streaks in there. My kids, especially my son, my Gemini son, was like, Mom, you look old. He always, bless his heart, my son he can't even fathom the fact that I'm 51. He's always like, I never remember how old you are. I'll be like forever in my 40s to him. Like, I don't know that I'll ever get past 45 to him. He's so sweet. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you. I don't think I look old either. And listen, my man don't think I look old either. So, well, he likes older women anyway, so it don't bother him not a bit. But it's really growing on me. I like it. I just think I'm just gonna let it go. Let it go. Plus, they don't card me then when I'm going to buy liquor or anything else. Hey, Tawanda, how you doing, baby? Any Husenheimer. All right, I've been on here for a while, y'all. We had a good time this weekend. We had a real good time this weekend. I enjoyed myself. Oh, okay. So the next time y'all see me will probably be Wednesday. Hey, Divine Butterfly. You'll be Wednesday. We're going to do part 2 of the Merkaba activation. We're going to talk about how do we activate our Merkaba. Yeah, you late, child. I've been on here for an hour and 15 minutes. The last 15 minutes just been talking. So we're going to do the Merkaba activation discussion, part 2. How do I think that's what I'm going to do the next time. I don't know. I might go a little bit deeper into the Merkaba, a little bit more, because there was some stuff I didn't get to cover. But I think we should be able to go through that and then the activation in part 2. So we'll do that on Wednesday. Okay. And then I got to figure out what we're doing for our Patreon this weekend. No, Ceresia. Tomorrow night is adult night for me. Making dinner for the boo. Homeschool child. I'm glad I ain't got no children. I'm gonna have my granddaughter here though. So no, Wednesday night. I'm making dinner, chilling. Anyway, let me get on off of here because y'all gonna get me in trouble. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. And then we'll do Okay, maybe Thursday we'll do something. Anyway, we gotta figure out what we're gonna do Sunday. I want to kind of should we talk about star seeds on Patreon? And then I think we're also going to talk about, we're going to do the Merkaba. Do some astrology. And this weekend, we'll talk about star seeds maybe. All right, we'll figure that out. All right, guys, I will let y'all go, okay? Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity, guys. Take care of yourselves. Be good to yourselves. Get out and get some sun, please. Vitamin D does wonders for your immune system. Vitamin A, wonders for your immune system. All right? So please get out and get some sun if you can in your backyard. Go for a walk. And Fit Goddess has been on and off, but she is putting up exercise videos on her channel, Fit Goddess 1111. So go check her out, because she's putting up stuff, and we're gonna start doing some group exercises. She don't know that yet. All right, guys, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Bye. Have a great evening. Love you. Namaste.